Good afternoon, my friends. Um, we're going to get into this very shortly. I'm going to be going over some of the older content first because I need to catch up, and I haven't done this in a while, so I apologize for that. Um, I'm also feeling a little sad right now because I thought that I completed the holiday event, the 10-year anniversary event, um, and I apparently didn't, and it ended with the patch instead of, like most holiday events being 2 weeks long. It was a week long, so I missed out on getting the really cool mount, and that just kind of makes me a little sad. So, sadder than it should. Um, so let us hop down into this. We are still on the Abyssal Dark. We still haven't done Anabasios yet, so we are going to. I'm gonna forego the 4 8-man raids for this one, and I am going to focus on getting the 24-man unlocked and um, getting through the main story quests because we've got a new trial and we've got a new duty to get through, a new dungeon. So, um, I just got myself up to the minimum requirements for that. Let's apply our glamour plate so that we don't lose our portrait. Okay. Um, I did work on getting the uh, relic weapon, which when I hit 1500, I'm going to get the last of that. So, all right. So we need to enter the Voidcast dais. We'll get right into it, and then we will do what we need to do. All right. So in the meantime, I see no quests. Okay, that's the Mandrapil weapons. We want to go to um. Let's go to Old Charlean first. Or, not. All right, get back in the game. Get back in the Voidcast dais. Okay. I am not going to main tank this one if I can avoid it. So we got Golbez and we got a dragon behind him. We gotta wait for other people to get through the cutscene. Cutscene did not show up because I got this as a random duty, and I did the thing you're not supposed to do, and I left, and I gave apologies, but I didn't want my first time to not be recorded. So here's my actual first time, even though the cutscene was already done. Okay. Teleports to the middle. Terra Storm. Okay, Terror Storm sends out an AoE that will explode in one corner. Crescent Blade is a frontal attack. All right. Arctic Assault. Half the arena. Just pay attention to what direction the icicles are facing. Crescent Blade, frontal attack. Okay. Tank Buster. Oh. Chain Tank Buster. So it'll hit you multiple times. Lightning Spark. Ground targeted AoEs that hit multiple times. And I got hit by that, meaning I got vulnerability now. Wasn't paying attention. Binding Cold. Binding Cold is raid-wide damage with a dot. Okay, we got As the Shadow. Okay. Black Fang. Black Fang is raid-wide damage. Not want to be standing in front of him. Shadow Crescent. Okay. Oh, okay. So after he gets a dragon, the Crescent will do a point blank AoE. Well, this is not going to be good. Oh, there's a lot to pay attention to in this fight. So look at the raid markers to make sure you know where you're supposed to be standing. Gale Sphere. That's probably going to be larger than the first one. Okay, so it's going to be multiple, it looks like. Oh, you got to find... Okay. All right, they just go out in a certain order. So pay attention to which Golbez goes out first, and then position yourself accordingly so you don't get hit. I don't think I was standing there. That's okay. Yeah, that hurt because I got 3 stacks. If I were not a tank, I would be dead. Okay. Lingering Spark. This is going to be a ground-targeted AoE. Now we got a double stack. I'm going to go with over here because there are fewer. Okay. Oh, that's one way to make sure people don't double stack. All right. Gale Sphere. So pay attention to where... Okay, so he came out first. We want to be here. All right. Then you don't want to be standing near him because it's going to follow up with a point blank AoE, and then we've got to stack damage spread. So relatively simple fight. Okay, dragon attack again. Okay. Arctic Assault. Stand where you're not going to get hit. Terra Storm, that's the one where he sends out an orb. I think there's going to be 2 orbs now, or it's going to have a larger... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be larger. I'm wrong. Shadow Crescent, do not be standing near him. Okay. Okay. So, pay attention to that sequence. And Golbez should go down relatively easily. Okay, we got the Shadow. I think we're going to kill him before he gets any other major attacks off. Maybe not. There we go. And that is Golbez down. Skip. If you want to enjoy the storyline, I recommend doing the storyline, but that is Voidcast Deus complete. All right, let's move on and get through the remainder storyline for this and complete stuff. Oh, nope, nope. Okay. Kind of curious where the story is going, but I will wait until I am on my actual story character to figure that out. Okay. Speak with Urianger. There you are. What are you? Way to make a living. Okay. Before we do that, let us, since I think we're closer here, no, we're not. Okay, let's hit, we'll see if the quest is here or if it's going to be elsewhere. It's either going to be Old Shirlane, the labyrinth, or it'll be in the the other place. Right. Nope. Wandering Minstrel, nope. Okay. That's new. Okay, display by expansion. I'll mess with that later. All right, let's go to Aporia. I know this is where we go for the Anabisos. Wow, that took less than 15 minutes. Eater of Souls, that's that quest. Okay. So I am not seeing the quest. So travel, teleport, that means that we probably have to go to Elpis. Or are we going to Mordona? Let's do Mordona first. Yep, Mordona. All right, we'll accept that. I just want to get started on it. And then we can continue the other stuff, and then we will unlock that. Friends are saying that it's about 30 minutes to get through the storyline, but we're not doing the storyline. So we should be able to get in there relatively quickly. A minimum item level, so that should be good. What's going to be funny is if I'm minimum item level for that, but I'm not minimum item level for the raid, and that's what stopped me from going into Golbez, I believe, is that I did not have the appropriate item level. And I just did not have the energy in me to. Life's been a little hard. Being able to focus on things has been difficult. So here we are. Things are better now. Still dealing with some dealing with stresses financially, but hoping that that will change in the near future. All right, that's the end of that. We are now starting on maybe it's not Deus. Maybe it is Dies. They like puns. I mean, I like puns too, but I'm sure if I were watching the cutscenes, I'd know how they were pronouncing it. All right, take a look at the. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Haven't been here in a while. Okay. So yeah, um, anybody that is curious, I am going to try to get through all the content that I have not done over the past, gosh, almost year. Get caught up on everything and see where I can go from there. See where I sit and see where I'm feeling comfortable um over the next couple weeks. And that is like World of Darkness, Weeping City, Dun Sky. I still need to go through and go over the changes in those, even though it's minor. And then the stuff from 6.3 and the stuff from 6.4 and the change dungeons in 6.5 as well. So it's not just all new content, it is reworked content to make it easier for the what do they call it? Duty, trust. So I'm gonna do what I can, and I hope you'll be around for it. I hope that what I make will be useful to you and to others, and if you want to share it with people, that'd be great too. All right, we got dragon fruit, direct hit, vitality, skill speed, tenacity. Go with the Braca flower. Square really needs to give the option of NPCs first if there are a lot of people gathered, just because I would rather see the NPCs than the PCs if there are that many people gathered. And I know I'm not alone in that. I know I'm not alone because I've talked to people. I mean, they did it for the big fates, where the NPC that you're after will be, or the enemy that you're fighting is the enemy that you are going after in some cases. Well, using Odin as an example, Odin will always be visible if you're close enough and are actively participating in the fate. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. It says speak. Oh, they're below me. Okay. Yep. We got one person talk to down here, and then probably one person lower. Welcome in, Nick. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've done one of these So, yeah, learning and teaching, so not much pageantry going on today. Well, I hope you can relax. Oh, and if you are interested, the game, the free version of the game at least, now has 2 expansions. So you got probably, I don't know, 200 hours worth of content to go through. Yeah, the way they do that is kind of, I like it because you're not left feeling as left behind if you decide you actually want to get the game. I know, when I was playing WoW, it felt like, if you didn't have the current expansion, you were just, to hell with you. If you were just learning the game, to hell with you, because they didn't pay attention to older content. And in many instances, they actually would remove older content entirely. Yet here, they continue with older content, and they will tweak it just to make it easier for, as I was saying earlier, the trust. They've added a lot more uh, duties that you can enter with small party. Just make it easier for people. Yeah, me too. And I reached a point in the game where I had 14 characters across 2 servers that were geared enough to do end content. And I was like, okay, so how long is it going to take me to, actually gear up after getting a fresh max level character? Took me a week. Took me a week. And I just do not, I don't like the emphasis put only on being max level. And that's one thing I've loved about this, because you got one character and you've got multiple jobs that you have to get from. You got some that you got to get from level 1 to max level. You got some that are from level 30 to max level, and then others that are based upon the expansion, 50, 60, etc. Just so that you can learn how to play the class before you are max level. They also sell max level boosts, but I do not recommend that for anybody that's wanting to learn how to play the anybody that's wanting to learn how to play. Even if you've got experience from other MMOs, they change and come with the new expansion. A lot of the jobs apparently are going to be changed entirely, so we'll find out. Um, Last time they did a major overhaul for my okay, Baldur's Gate. I mean, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. It's a fun one. It's got multiple endings, and yeah. But I'm back on this because there was a major patch yesterday, and I'm doing the new content. Yeah, isn't it like the average time right now for people to get into Act 2 is like 60 hours? Oh, we've got one of those. Alan Tuta. I remember seeing that they had some information from the developers saying, yeah, we're gonna have to patch something. And the thing they had to patch was the fact that the NPCs were hornier than intended. Like it was supposed to take you time to actually woo any of the NPCs, whereas how it was when it shipped is, you're talking to them like 3 or 4 times, and it's like, hey, get in my bed. So yeah, they patched that, or they're planning to patch it. And if you don't know what I'm doing, I don't know if you've caught any of my old Final Fantasy streams. I'm just here for the content, not for the story. That's my other character. This is teaching and learning, as the title says. So I'm skipping everything else. And all the videos on YouTube are from me doing this. I checked, what was it earlier? Well, I don't have them numbered on the actual, um, but I got over 200 videos in the series, and I don't want to quit. I just, you know how I've been the past like year or so. So getting back into it, feeling I can actually enjoy stuff again. So for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, probably going to be doing a lot of this and making at least another 20 videos, because I've missed all the duties from. They don't just release new stuff. They've been going back and revamping the older content so that it's easier to get through. Not necessarily easier to get through, more streamlined for. Um, they've changed the way that certain attacks function, enemies attacking you. So they have made all of the targeting uh, notifications universal. So sometimes it's just that. Sometimes it's actually redoing the boss fights, or in the case of some dungeons, they've just completely redone it and changed it from being a partial maze to being a straight linear duty like most of the others. Which, I get, but I'm also a big proponent of you don't remove content. If you change it, oh, that's not directed at me. I mean, if you've got content in a game and you plan to change it, I'm a big believer in you keep both versions, and you just make one version something that you have to explicitly jump into versus, randomly getting tossed into it. Like they did a revamp of Castor Meridian and the Praetorium, and both those used to be like a half an hour long, and they actually cut part of the Praetorium off to make, um, yeah, the Porta Decumana. I think I've actually got to do that one for the videos. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, instead of it taking maybe an hour and a half to get through all of the things, and that takes maybe an hour. So they streamlined it but I still would like to have the ability to go back and play the original, because the original, in my opinion, was fun. And a lot of the changes that they made to the dungeons just don't make it as enjoyable. The fights, even though the fights are about comparable, but the mechanics in the fights have been changed, and it's just not as enjoyable. But I understand why they did it. And so the first instance that I had run into, where they took part of the game and changed it was EverQuest. EverQuest, about the time that I decided to quit, they had completely revamped the entire starting zone for the Dark Elves. And it was not for the benefit of anybody. It graphically, it didn't look as good. And they shrunk it. They made it a smaller zone. And it's like they were trying to compete with World of Warcraft, which had released relatively close to it. Um, and redoing the old zones, making them smaller so you should um, have less time to explore, make the monsters easier to kill. And it's like the thing about EverQuest was that it was supposed to be hard, and they were trying to make it like World of Warcraft, which was, let's be honest, a face roll. All PvE content, even before they decided to go back in Cataclysm and change everything, was face roll. But they changed Neriac and they made it smaller, and it was not as enjoyable to explore. It was like there was no point in exploring it. And then World of Warcraft came along, and World of Warcraft had the best in-world explanation for why you can visit this dungeon that was changed in like 3 patches ago. And that would be the Cave of Time, where the bronze dragon fight, where the blonde I can't talk. Blah, blah, blah. Where the bronze dragonflight resided, because they were the Watchers of Time. You just put a portal in there saying, "Hey, this goes to this dungeon," and how it used to be. So yeah, and when Cataclysm came out, they revamped all these old zones, and I gotta say they ruined a lot of those old zones. So yeah, if you're gonna change it, at least leave the original version in, because some people are going to like the videos that I've been making. I made um I made some of the videos after they had started revamping the old duties. So I've got the original version before they did that, and then a second version saying, okay, this is what's changed, this is how to do it. And the video that I got the most comments on is Labyrinth of the Ancients, the revamped version, because um, there are all these people saying all the videos that are on here are like 6, 7 years old of when it was like brand new. And this is the first one I came across. It's like current. So thank you for doing this and showing what it's like now. Whereas, going back and seeing what it used to be. So I'm filling a minor niche. There's a hole. All right. We're going to clear our selections. We're going to go Endwalker, the Lunar Subterrane. Oh, Here we go. Teaching mode. The lunar subterrane. Welcome in, friends. We are going to be going through this dungeon. First run. I am not new to tanking if you've watched any of my other videos. But we are going to just take care of the trash. All right, we've got a lot of tiny things. Somebody was attacking that. Okay. Wrong one. So avoid the things on the ground. The eye is going to fall back a bit. Hold back and do its AoEs, so you're going to have to remember to reestablish thread on that if you're tanking. Oh, okay. We've got some players that are very, what's the word, impatient. So we are going to get through this appropriately and hope that I can maintain my sanity with the party. All right, we're coming to the first boss. The Dark Elf. All right, so we've got, I didn't catch the name of that first skill. It was stabs. It's going to do a crisscross grid on the ground for an AoE. Move out of its space. We got squares, meaning squares are going to be attacked. Okay. Hexing stabs. Sorcerer's Shroud. No idea what that did. Don't see any buffs or debuffs. Ruinous Confluence. Ah, it just puts it on a timer, and if you get hit, you'll get a doom. We got 3 stabs. You gotta remember where to stand. In this case, I think it's only one spot. Yep. Tank Buster. This'll outburst. Grade wide damage. Grade wide damage. All right, first boss taken care of. All right, so it's 635 gear. Advice to new players and players in general is don't run ahead of the tank. Additionally, let the tank pull. All right, trash is relatively simple here. Oh, and do we have a behemoth down here? Okay. Trying to establish threat. Okay. Yes, just holy spam when they can't be stunned. That's a very good strategy. Always the best strategy when you're a healer. Second boss. The damn Cyan Lion, Antlion. Sandblast. Okay, we're gonna get shifted in a direction and take damage from it. Antlion March. This guy's jumping around a lot. Oh, and he creates a vortex. Sink into it, you'll probably die. Kind of the mechanic in other levels with that. Nice to see it brought back. Got the Antlion March again. I should be safe just standing right here. Got it. So you gotta pay attention to the landslides over there. because the towers are going to fall. And that is why you let the tank pull. And I apologize for this run. I am not enjoying this group for multiple reasons. Too impatient. All right. Now we'll see if they pull while we're in cutscene. And I'm going to watch the cutscene this time. Or not, looks like story. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so Duplicitous Battery. It is a spiraling attack. Goes off one round, move, and then wait for the second volley to go out. Okay. Orbs are point blank AoE. Bombs. Forsaken Font. Contrapassio. Contrapasso. Oh, okay. So the orbs will split and then explode once they split. So you got to pay attention to the direction that they are going to be splitting and move accordingly. I may run this again for a better video, just because of the impatience of certain players. All right, and that is the end of that boss. All right. Yeah. Um, it's very rare that I don't calm people, so tells you how enjoyable I found their company. So I'm going to put up the BRB screen for a second. I gotta do something. I will be right back. I will put on some music if you are watching the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's just gonna be dead silent, so skip ahead. Um, Okay, we're back. All right. I just needed to get away and calm myself a bit. I mean, I've been playing the game for like the last couple weeks and getting back into the swing of things. And that is the first dungeon I've run into where the people were just being extremely ignoring the rest of the party. Okay, so um, let's get out of here. I don't like visuals might look cool, but they are very disorienting. That fly. All right. So we are now at the next, the abyssal fracture, and that'll get us our new weapon. All right. Um, make sure everything is copacetic. Yeah, it's recording my voice again. Okay. Um, new content. As long as people decide to join the new content. The abyssal fracture. Welcome in, friends. We are going to get into this after everybody, aside from myself, finishes the cutscene. Zeramus. Got two paladins. One has got considerably more health than me. So I will drop my Iron Will. I will not main tank this. I will try to call everything out. And we are going to wait on the other tank. Countdown. All right. Abyssal Nox. I'm gonna... Okay, that is just the raid-wide damage, it looks like. Oh, and a Doom. Drops you down to 1 health, and Dooms. Get healed up to full, it looks like, to get the Doom taken off. Oh, that's... That's a... Oh. Okay, so that symbol, that's a new one. A stacked, repeated blast. Visceral Whirl. Don't be standing anywhere that the blades are. Let's pop Iron Will just in case the other tank goes down. Dark Matter is a tank buster. Don't be standing on the tank. Flare. It's a stack mechanic. And then it spreads out and... Oh, okay. So do not be standing next to the fireball at all because it will spread out and hit you. Void bio. Okay. Void bio is going to move at random speeds, so you just avoid it. The visceral whirl is going to come out again. You want to be standing someplace safe, or you're going to get a stack of debuff. Big bang. Raid-wide damage. And I am maximum HP is lowered. I don't know. Acceleration bomb? Okay, we got that, and then we spread out. Okay. I am going to do my best to heal people. Okay, we want to get to where the arrows disappear. You got a line and there are arrows. You're doing something wrong. You're standing too close and you need to get away from it. I am trying to be on top of this. I need to get mana back. Oh great, I'm now main tanking. Black hole. Okay, we've got, is that gonna change direction? Oh, that's what that means. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think this is gonna be a rerun. I'll take the raise. And I immediately die. That's okay. Nope, you don't want to be on that side. You want to be on the other side. Yep. Grim is doing the right thing. Valiant is going to go down. Because you want to be over there and then you want to run away from the, maybe Valiant. Okay. You have to be in the very corner, it looks like. No, Valiant still took damage. But we're not going to survive this. Okay, Abyssal Nox. That's going to be the Doom. Don't bother healing yet. Don't bother healing yet. Okay, now you do the heal. Get yourselves up. Take care of the Doom aspect. Get away from, nope. And this is going to be the death. Yep. All right. This is how first days always go. Okay. Abyssal Nox is going to be ground AoE. Go like that. I'm going to toss Eel onto the other tank. Get that going. Everyone's up. Don't stand near any of the orbs. It will explode. Alright, stay stacked for this. This guy deals a lot of heavy damage. Visceral Whirl. Okay, we want to be one side or the other. Dark Matter. It's the tank buster. Move away from it. Unless you're the tank, then make sure people aren't standing next to you. Flare. This is where we stack on this. Wait for it to go boom. And we run away. Oh, I'm being chased. Okay. Oh, crap. Please. Okay. I was worried that was going to go farther. Void Bio. This will come with another one of those visceral attacks. So you just pay attention which direction is going to be safe. Over here is good. So you avoid the poison blobs and Big Bang. All right, we're going to have a bunch of tiny explosions. And then massive AoE. Visceral Whirl. Acceleration Bomb will only explode if you're actively doing something when it goes off. Right. Okay. Valiant, you got to go left or right, or you're going to get killed. Okay. I'm now main tanking. Black Hole. So that's going to be that, and it's going to be the precursor to this. So you want to be over here. Black hole's going to be right there, so you'll want to move with the beam. Then get around and avoid the black hole entirely. There we go. That's how you do it. All right. Oh, great. We got to do this again. We can't hit those. But then you got to get away from them as well. Okay. So if I've got a feeling if those things hit the rocks will explode prematurely. Okay. Well, we got the first half of the fight relatively down. Big crunch. This is going to be the opposite of the Big Bang. Sustaining damage over time. Okay. Abyssal Nox. Okay, that's going to be the Doom again. We just heal the other tank. And get away from all of the glowing dots on the ground. Sable Thread. That's going to be this. And I'll do my passage of arms this time. We got double passage, I think. No, it's just one. Yeah, it was just me. Okay, we've got another meteor. Flare's going to come down. Okay. I'm being chased by the meteor, or the thing that's going to drop, and then we want to run, guys, run. Okay. All right, I think we have got this fight unless there's something major that comes out in this last little bit, which is possible. Get the bio again. This is a fun fight for me. I really like this fight. Rend the Rift? Okay, no idea what's going on now. Nostalgia? Okay, Nostalgia is just massive raid-wide damage. So that's where you need to use skills. Flow of the Abyss. Oh, that's persistent. Okay, Nails is going to be in 5 directions. Make sure you're paying attention to where to move and where you're moving from. There's a lot of dodging in this last phase. Oh, you can't screw up. All right. Main tanking. So I will probably lose threat. Yep. Lost threat already. That's okay. Doomed. Right, get away from the glowing spots on the floor. All right. We got this. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Visceral whirl. Come and stand where there's not a spot on the floor. Dark matter, the tank buster. It hits multiple times. Flare. Stack up. Once it goes off, run away. Look where the arms are going to go. Look. It drops 3 times, I believe. Okay, we got 3 drops on that. All right, we got the void bio coming out. Which is going to come up with another visceral. So you just go to the side. And hope that it doesn't burst. Big bang. I'm going to Divine Veil that. Spot heal if you're a paladin in this fight. It's beneficial. Stop doing anything. We gather up for the... And then we spread out. Okay. Meteoric impact. Make sure you get to a distance where it does not look like a bar. Or there are no arrows in the bar. And if you are hit by somebody else, there are a bunch of resistance down in this fight. So, you can't be standing next to anybody else. You will take extra damage and more than likely die. Black hole. Which side is it going to show up on? There. So the black hole is always going to appear on the side that he's going to start from with this attack. Once it reaches a certain point, just run around it. Get to the corner. When the black hole dissipates, run out of the corner. Go to the center. Those are going to come down. We're going to have a meteor. We can't have any of them. Nope, 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 nope. Don't. There you go, Grim. It roots us before it does the meteor. Now you want to get away from those balls because they're going to blow up. We got another black hole coming out. I'm going to guess it's going to be on the right side of my screen. I'm correct. So, a lot to pay attention to in this fight. But if you pay attention to everything that you're supposed to, you'll get through it okay. Big crunch. All right, we got the crunch go off. We are now in this phase. Abyssal Nox. So that's going to come with the Doom, and then we got to spread out and make sure that we're not standing on any of the, yeah, make sure you're not standing on or near any of the things or you're going to get hit. Okay, we got that, and I will pop my passage of arms. All right, we're going to be entering that next phase momentarily. Okay, pay attention to where the tendrils from the meteor on the ground go, because they will reach out and they will explode in that direction for line AoE. Okay. We are... Rift is being rended, meaning we are going to be taking massive damage the entire time. Gonna pop Sheltron to get some of that back. What's more important here is staying alive than if you can stay alive and do damage at the same time, do it. But for the most part, it's staying alive and healing. Flow of the Abyss. Crap. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. For Flow of the Abyss, there's also going to be holes in the side that rend. Okay, so first one goes out. Nostalgia. That's going to be the... Try to limit the damage taken by people. Here comes Flow of the Abyss again. So Crack is going to be right there. So I should be safe. That. Those will stick around, so be careful. And there you have it. Skip the cutscene. Yeah, the other paladin did a good job. All right. That makes up for the last group. Really, really worth it. All right, so I got to go check on something again. So I will skip the storyline, and I will be right back. All right, friends, we are back. Remember, when we get to the end of this, we are going to the next section. We're going to do the 24-man. Not for the mini-map, I would not have known where to go. And yeah, there's a lot of hand-holding in modern MMOs, which I understand. More accessible that way. We're just going all over the place. But this is the last major storyline content that we're going to getting until the expansion. There will be minor storyline content as the expansion continues forward, or as the patch moves beyond 6.5 and goes to 6.51, etc. So, Verastra. Looks like this is nearing the end of this. And then we get to kill more gods. Yeah, we'll take the Aetherite. Right. Docile Gate in the Crystarium. It's like all the gil that they reward you is what you're spending on teleporting. But at the same time, you know, once you are of level, once you hit max level, there's a very low chance that you're going to be out of gil unless you're actively buying a lot of stuff on the marketplace. Official at Mekaduta. Once again, we're back here. And this is going to end the quest line, I believe. But before then, before we go, we're going to grab the stones needed for my next relic from Jabrana. It's the amplifying and chondrite, correct? Yes, yes it is. The Mega Duta. I love when people on the road, probably 100 yards away, can activate my microphone. Alrighty. No achievement. We're not done. Or, okay, achievement. Now we're done. All right, let's get our new weapon and queue up for the next duty. Wrong thing. Hey, Geralt. All right. We can't skip through this one. Yeah. The reason you can't skip through this one is we got to adjust the attributes. All right, we want crit. And determination. I still can't skip it, but I love the way this weapon looks. Mutton stash. It's mutton chops that turn into a mustache. Complete. Alrighty. Be there. 577. 631. Wait a second. Okay, there's not another update to this. That'll probably come later in the patch if this isn't the final form. Okay, so we are going to unlock the 24-man. Did that do much for my actual health? No, it did not. That still depresses me. Oh. Most of the holidays in this game last, more than a week, and it felt like that one was just there for a week. Mm. And the funny thing is, I wouldn't even known about the event unless I had randomly teleported to Ul'dah and seen, oh, there are people around for a celebration. Okay. Um, because on the login splash screen, um, I normally don't let it get to the second thing for logging in and everything, so I don't see the well, I don't know how the new one's gonna cycle through things, how fast, but yeah. So yeah, the first thing I was gonna do when I logged in was finish that up, but always finish what you need to do before maintenance. Yeah, I saw you pop up. It's maintenance. You're not guaranteed anything after maintenance. And that is a lesson that I'll probably forget. Hey, Leah. All right, we are going to go raids. Dahlia. And I'm probably going to sit here and wait for a bit because a lot of tanks are probably running this. But we're the same color. Me and this Snowagime. I wore it first. Let's go find a repairer. Maybe I can meld some stats to my gear. Yeah, this can't be the final form. There's going to be one more. Independent Mender. Nope, over here. So let us... Oh yeah, I can't meld. I need to find a melder. Complete, reassign. Okay, so what are we likely to want? Stuff we don't have. Bunch of 9s, very few 10s. 8. Let's sort. There we go. Society. Battle dance. Since I direct hit. Termination. And aim. Okay. Let us see what we can add to our sword. And our shield. Our sword. Or not. Okay, is there a melder here? Don't think so. Danya should be the closest. I need a better layout for all this. Yeah, the Moogle doesn't even have the thing above his head anymore. Exchange irregular. Okay, I can at least get myself a Moogle. Nothing else worthwhile, but we'll grab them anyway, just to use. Gubue. Gubue. Alright, tool supplier. I'm a tool. Will they supply me? Importer of exotics, independent culinarian. Alright, where's the melder? There we go. Probably won't be changing this one for a while. That's got debt and skill speed. Tenacity. Yeah, we'll do that. Different people say different things about the different skills. It's a tank. I care more about surviving stuff. Crit, debt. no tenacity, so we'll go double tenacity on this. Everything else we can wait on. Okay, let's go to the gold saucer. So, my own method of doing things. I've got a chance of getting the 1, 2, 3, which is the highest payout. I'll take it, even if I think there's a possibility for it to be the other one. I'd rather miss out on a smaller jackpot. Okay, so it's not going to be that. That's going to be the next chance to get the high jackpot. Okay, we got that, that, that. Since we can't get the big one, we get the second one. So the order that I do, it leaves that there's one in every row. You do one on the side, then over there, there. It just is better for me, I suppose. Okay, do we have you? We have you. Okay. Sell cards. So glad that they added that in. Where if you've got something already, it marks it off as you've got this. Used to be a pain in the butt trying to figure out, okay, which Orchestrion scrolls do I need? Which minions do I need? Oh, we're gonna be waiting a while. I wonder if I queued for random if I'd get in faster. Let's see, is there a method to get onto the roof? Wall kind of makes the bench useless. First piece of furniture ever laid at the house was this bench, and it is the only piece that has not moved since the inception. I don't even remember who placed it at this point, but it's always been nice just to sit back there and watch the waterfall. First person is weird in this game. What are things that I could do while we wait? White Mage Fate? Oh, okay, so that's a nice thing that they changed. Before you had to unlock extra equipment sets as you went through things, but it looks like they've changed that. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Be uh, this is yeah, this is where we'd want to go. I don't know how to play White Mage. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't remember how to play White Mage. That would be the better way to say it. Get out here. He is really weak. let's finish this up before time runs out. I'm talking with somebody. So, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, we'll see if I can continue talking with a GM while I'm in duty. No, 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 no. Okay. Completely missed everything. Welcome to Thalia. Apologies, I was in a discussion with a GM. So, I'm Alliance B, so we go middle. Just make sure they're not on the DPS. And we're good. That's a lot of water. Okay. Noted. When doing the trash in here, the water guys will explode when they die, so be on your guard. If you kill them too quickly, you will kill your party off. Fire got. Okay. Thaliac. Or Thaliac. Okay, before we get into the fight, we've got a grid that is 4x4. And we had a caster pull. First attack, raid-wide damage with a bleed that cannot be removed. Rionosis. Creates a clone of him who goes out into the water. Looks like we're going to get a knockback from that. Yeah. Rionosis knocks the whole party back. Go to the direction that you were at. We got a stack mechanic. We got right bank, which is a right side attack. Left bank is a left side attack. Hydroptosis. Hydrotosis. All right, we've got a cone attack, a line attack to the tanks. So you want to be top of the threat. No idea what this is. Okay. Okay, so you just move from spot to spot. And then they gradually get bigger. Okay, I like that. Then he locks off one. Oh, okay. That breaks the geometric. So you want to make sure that you are not standing anywhere where the sides will fall. So think triangles and then go straight out from the triangles. That is an interesting attack, and I like it. It's kind of out of sorts. Can we stop this with arm's length? Okay, from what it looked like, there were two orbs over there. So the orbs might do extra damage depending upon where you're standing. Oh, we're going to be moving. I don't know if it's one square at a time or if it's... Oh. Okay, so you got to be standing where it's going to move before it goes off. Okay. So when he does that attack, pay attention to the grid. And he's going to rotate that way. He's going to do right bank, meaning we want to do over... No, we want to be over here. Because right bank, he's facing south. So he's going to do that, and then right bank's going to come out and hit the right side. Okay. All right, we got the triangle grid coming up again. Yeah, we got the green one. Got the green one. We got the green one. Okay, so move faster during that. We got this. They're going to fall. So make sure you're out of the way of both of them. You'll see that they'll fall on the sides that are facing. So as long as you are not in the way, you should not get hit. Stating the obvious there. Okay. We are going to make sure nobody else gets hit by these. That's why I prefer to be DPSing the boss in front of him. All right, now everything but my pants. Pass, pass. These zones are really pretty. I just wish I could look up. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Lim Lane. All right, we got Seafoam Spiral, which looks like it's a point-blank ring attack. I am not trying to take threat, I just happen to be top of threat. Windrose is point-blank AoE. Oh, we gotta wait for the attack to go off, then move. Great. You don't want to touch the outer area, you'll get dropsy. Oh, I don't like this. I got a feeling we're gonna have to run down there. Oh. Okay. There's a line there. Oh, dang. Yep. So you want to be standing in an appropriate spot, or you will get stunned after that and die. I might die. Okay. Didn't die. Let's get our mana back. Okay, we got spears coming down. Okay. So the spears come down and then they do an AoE around them. We got targeted AoEs around people. Just move. Who play? Okay, are we actually gonna fight them or Windrose? Okay, so she summons ads that you can't really fight, and you gotta move around to avoid them as they rush through the water. Left straight, so we want to be on our right side. Then move out of the way of the double attack. Keep an eye out for okay, God's Bane goes off, raid-wide damage. Minions go away. Navigator's frightened again, so be ready to move as soon as it goes off. Wonder arm's length, will that help? I don't think so, but worth trying. Crap. It's combined. My team is down. Most people are down. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Crap. She does a point-blank AoE. Immediately after that, you don't want to be standing on her because that will kill you. Get knocked back. Okay, running back, you gotta dodge. Right straight, so we want to be on her left side. Okay. Fun fight. Deep dive. Popping a few cooldowns. Torrential tridents. Okay, that's this. So first one to go off is going to be that one. That one goes off, that one goes off, and you're outside of it. Ooh, got a lot of AoEs to dodge. So pay attention to where you're standing, pay attention to where other people are standing, and pay attention to the walls. After the ads are summoned, make sure to pay attention to the walls. Normally not used to that. God's Bane happening again. Get Reprisal out. And that's short work of her. I like that fight. I really like that fight. I don't even know which one of the gods this character follows. Oh. Already killed him. Oshan. Or Oskin. Let's drop that while we start doing our sudden downpour. Arrows from everywhere. Trek shot. Frontal cone, and then he jumps back and does it. Okay, so, yeah, he jumps back and does that attack. Okay. So he's going to go like that. Okay. Interesting. Reproduce. Does that again. So if you move to the right side of the arrow, you should be safe. Oh, looks like this is going to be a repeated stack. So, and then he does a frontal soaring minuet, which is a 270-degree frontal cone, tank buster, powerful tank buster. So for the tank buster, you'll probably want to oh crap. Okay. Whoop. Can we prevent knockback? We can! Okay, so that knockback can be prevented with arm's length. We got this again. Let me get big heal out on her. Him or her. Trying to maintain. Sudden downpour. This guy seems relatively straightforward so far. Lofty peaks. So you want a damage debuff there, or a buff. Oh! Him get big. Yep. So Python Pull is 2 large spots on the ground that will explode after he is done doing the attack. Altitude. He has gotten a little scary. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm going to come and sit here. Okay, that was the right choice. So the arrows will loop around and then explode at the target, doing a point-blank AoE at the epicenter. Oh. Let's pop some cooldowns. Yeah, those hurt. Nope, 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 nope. All right, we got repeating trail AoEs. Oh, I almost walked off the edge because of the auto turn. Fight and pull. Downhill, so we're no longer going to be... Oh. Trying arm's length again. Arm's length functions. Oh. But there's also that. Another Python pull. Oh, I'm now top on threat. Crap. And we're going to pop a couple. Okay. Did we win? We won. Okay. I apologize. I'm out of habit for doing these. Male offending. Need on that. And I don't know who the last person is going to be. Second. Okay. Everybody's down there. I thought that they were actually fighting something. They're not. All right. This is unexpected. I mean, 4 bosses, but... Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. Can we interject that? I rarely use interject. I don't know where it is. I should probably place it someplace I would remember it better. Can't do it then. Looks like you can interrupt it. All right. Curious to see who the final boss is. Eulogia. Oh, goody. I'll let everybody else watch the cutscene. Interesting. An amalgamation of all the gods. We are in what appears to be a... I can't think of the word for it. So let's take in the arena while we're sitting here. It looks like every few points it's blacked out. So it's possible that it's not all of the gods. It looks like, yeah, we can see the spinning wheel. We got the spinning wheel there. We've got those. We got that. So this is the first 4 that we fought combined. Okay, we're gonna drop Iron Will. Dawn of Time. Grade-wide damage. Okay, we've got first form going to be going towards you. Third form. Ah, okay. So that's what's gonna happen. Quintessence. It goes there. Oh! That's gonna be behind it, yeah. That's gonna be difficult to figure out. From what it looks like, it deals damage based upon which form it's heading towards. Or which side that form is on. So first form? Okay, first form is gonna be a right side attack. Second form is going to be a right side attack. Okay, you can watch that. Third form is going to be a frontal attack. So, should be, yep. And then it's going to go again. It's going to be the same side. Then it's going to go again. And it's going to be a frontal attack. Nope. All around attack. Got it. So, when it does the first form, pay attention. Wow. The whirl. Loves light. Oh, goody. Full bright. So you're going to be first. You go off. You go off. You go off. You go off. And then does an AoE, much like, okay. So it's just repeating the skills from all the previous fights. So, okay. We should be safe here. We are safe here. Hydrostasis. I'm in Tide. Oh, I thought I was at the 1. Okay, Matron's Breath. I apologize for not calling half this stuff out. I'm trying to focus and avoiding abuse in chat. Apparently, dying to a tank buster is worthy of being criticized for. Okay, we got this. We will be over here. Start moving as soon as they explode, otherwise you aren't going to get out. Okay, he's going to go forward. So right here we should be safe. Knocked back, but still safe. 1000-fold thrust. As above, so below. Climbing shot. Yeah. You got to pay attention and try to remember all the attacks from all the places. So this is a fight that builds upon everything else. I have no idea what's going on right now. Eudaimon Eorzea. Looks like this is the big raid-wide damage attack. We got first form again. First form is going to be her left side. So then it's going to be everybody. Then it's going to be her right side. So we should be good. Left side. Oh, that's a ring. Got it. And I missed on that second one, on that last one. Okay. I need to get better to learning those. Wrong thing. Hit me for 130k. Whirl. Okay. Got the fans coming back out. Nope. Went 5 times. Okay, we got the back and forth colors. Stand on the color that's appropriate. Blue, yellow, blue, and yellow. Okay, what direction are you turning? You're turning that way. Go like this. Which is blue. Blue is over there, so we're on the correct side. Some people are not. That's okay. For it being a lot of people's first attempts in this place, including my own, this has been a very good job. Oh, goody. We got this again. So, moon goes, moon goes, moon goes, moon goes. Torrential tides, we've got. She won't survive for the attack to go off. There we go. That is Aglaia. Or not Aglaia. That is, Thalia. Wait. Um, those are gloves. I thought that was a face. Try on. We already got a piece this week, so we've got to pass. All right. So, that was Thalia. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will try to answer if I know the answer. I'm going to have to run this a few more times, probably on my Bard, to learn how to do it better. Fairly simple, straightforward fights. If you're not used to it, a few runs you'll get it. Okay. Just waiting on stuff. There we go. Okay, let this go through. Hmm, thank you for that. So, um, be right back. I mean, I'm still here. I'm just opening stuff that, just opening the, yeah, that thing. So, um, I think that is going to be where I'm going to be ending it for today. Um, just because I haven't done long streams in a while. I mean, I've done my singing streams, but that's something yeah. Anyways, um, this has been 3 hours. I appreciate anybody that came in. Let's finish up these quests and then I will, um, sign off for today. And I will try to be back tomorrow. Um, tomorrow or Thursday for, getting some of the old content knocked out. We'll see how I'm feeling, because it's, it has been rough, and, I'm not used to receiving, um, the amount of, negative comments, uh, and interactions that I've experienced today in a single dungeon, let alone across multiple. So at least the trial, I had a good group and they were really nice. We pushed through it. So yeah, there's a matter of, I could have thicker skin, but at the same time, I'm gonna posit, you don't need to be cruel to somebody in a dungeon. You don't need to be cruel to somebody in a game. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. You watched the long play. Thank you for watching. You're here with me on Twitch. I'm not gonna be rating anybody today. I probably should have gone down to the Arcanist Guild, but that's okay. But with how my day started with this, I'm a little, yeah, a little spent. I will just call it here as we're completing quests, because not gonna be any more duties today. Um, so take care of yourselves, take care of others. Please be kind out there. Um, your kindness can either make somebody's day better or make somebody's day worse. And I try to be kind, and it gets hard sometimes, but I still try. And have yourselves a wonderful day. I will see you soon.